Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY TV News and the Star-Gazette. We start this morning in Chemung County, where the sheriff's office says they've nabbed the two people responsible for robbing the Target store back in January. The thieves allegedly stole several iPads in a smash-and-grab robbery. Police say the thieves first robbed the Target store last January and tried to rob the Big Flat store again on Christmas Day and then again 3 days later on December 28th. Take a look at this video here. Police say the two men breaking into the store are 24-year-old James DeAndrea and 24-year-old Mark Emmanuel. The two live at the same home in Horseheads. Once the thieves were inside the Target, they made away with several iPads valued at more than $5,000. Police say the twosome tried to rob the store again on Christmas Day. 3 days later, on this past Friday around 2 o'clock in the morning, police say they tried to rob the store again. That's when they were caught. The two are charged with burglary. They're in the Chemung County lockup this morning. While Congress is still fighting over a deal on the fiscal cliff, lawmakers in Washington, D.C. have managed to come up with a one-year extension on the Farm Bill, averting the so-called dairy cliff. The agreement to extend current farm law until next October was reached as negotiators hit a snag on averting a broader fiscal cliff combination of higher taxes and spending cuts come January 1st. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack says Americans face the prospect of paying $7 for a gallon of milk if the current dairy program lapsed and the government returned to a 1948 formula for calculating milk price supports. Staying in our nation's capital, negotiations over the fiscal cliff have stalled. Lawmakers will return to Capitol Hill later this morning to vote on some kind of budget. Senate Republican and Democratic leaders remain at odds over key issues such as the income threshold for higher tax rates and how to deal with inheritance taxes. If the Bush-era tax cuts expire in the next few days, taxes for every American will increase. New York senior senator is speaking up over the fiscal cliff. He appeared on ABC's Sunday morning political talk show this week and said these negotiations are just embarrassing. And now here's meteorologist John Hickey with today's forecast. John.
Well, here we are wrapping up 2012 and wrapping it up on a potentially average to below average note on what's otherwise been one of the hottest years we've had on record. Your weather headlines: we are entering a colder weather pattern as we look ahead, with temperatures running at or below normal for the next several days. In fact, really for the next 7. We could see some flurries for tonight and into tomorrow for your New Year's Eve celebrations. And we're also looking forward to some single-digit low temperatures potentially. We didn't see many of those last year. It looks like we could see a handful of them this week. Your future track forecast will start it off with today, looking at some snow shower activity well off towards our north, just to the northeast of Syracuse this morning. That'll likely stay up in that direction. For us today on the tiers, just generally a cloudy sky. All right, we got a system well off towards our southwest that's approaching, but those jet stream winds, the winds in the high levels of the atmosphere, streaming a lot of the cloud cover in. The storm originally down in Texas, getting that cloud cover even early this morning. Of course, this is 6 o'clock here, starting to see some of that moisture interact with a cold front coming down from Canada, spreading some flurry activity our way. The brunt of that storm stays well to our south, but just enough interaction between it and a cold front to the north brings some flurries, perhaps a very light snow shower. The best chance for some of those snow showers mainly across the Finger Lakes, across the higher terrain, where you could see up to 1 inch of accumulation. Elsewhere, it's just that snow globe effect with perhaps as much as a ½ inch of snowfall accumulation. Your New Year's Day features some flurries, but really no accumulation and a mostly cloudy sky. We'll keep a mostly cloudy sky in the forecast for Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, watching yet another cold front drop out of Canada, and this one again brings that chance for a few flurries. Interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. I mentioned it, cold week ahead. Take a look, especially those low temperatures nearing the single digits, probably at or below the single digits in a lot of cases this week, and then we'll see a slight rebound in those temperatures as we look ahead towards next weekend. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, thank you, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY TV News at 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day.